All right, hello everybody, and welcome back. So in my last videos, I talked about the importance of a certain practice. And I think the reason why many people don't discover this practice and don't do this practice is because of the name and the labels that are attached to it. The name of this practice it's called meditation. And in our society, there are many labels that are attached to this word meditation. For example, we have these mental images of monks that are doing meditation, or that meditation is something very exotic, or you have to be really a religious person to do that. You have to be a Buddhist. And in my opinion, all of these labels, they are not doing anything good for anyone who wants to start to do this very important practice, because these labels just turn people off. And the truth is that the practice of that is called meditation is something that will be of a tremendous benefit for many, many people that live in this modern society. And now I want to talk about why that is. So the reason why this practice is so beneficial is because that the way our minds are programmed or have developed in this modern life is in a way that we react really, really strongly to thoughts. All the thoughts in our head have developed such a great power over our life. The thoughts have become something like a master over us. It's not like a tool anymore. It's really an addiction to constantly think and to constantly be controlled by our thoughts. And I think this is not a healthy way. This is not the natural way. This is not the way it should be. It's not the way that life should be. Because if you are suffering from retroactive jealousy, then you exactly know what I mean when I say that our thoughts have become so powerful and can become so destructive. And now it's really time to see the thoughts for what they really are. They are just thoughts and nothing more. And in the future, I want to provide you with some guided meditations also on this channel. Some meditations which I will do personally. And before I will upload these guided meditations, I want to talk about how to approach this practice called meditation. Give you some tips to get into it. And I want to start by telling you, maybe I could say it's a story, or I tell you an analogy, a story that should give you an image of how you can see the meditation, or how you can see the benefit of meditation. I think you will know what I mean when you start listening to this story, and I will tell it to you now. So imagine that there are two friends. There are two friends that are within you all the time. You have two friends within you all the time for the rest of your life. And these two friends are called, the first is called the thoughts. The first friend is the thoughts in your head. And the second friend is the life energy, whatever you want to call it, is your breath, the life energy that you can feel in your body, the movement in your body, the blood flow, your heart beating, this life energy that flows through you. And the problem is that all our life, maybe 90% of our life, we are giving our attention just to this one friend, and this friend is the thoughts. We are always engaged with the thoughts in our head, and we take them really serious. We always listen to this friend, we always listen to the thoughts, what they have to say about us, what they have to say about other people, and they have gained this power over us. And now, if I would make, if I tell you the characteristics, the personalities of these two friends, then I would say the friend of the thoughts, he's very loud, he's very active, he's a great storyteller, he always wants your attention, he's quite manipulative. And if I tell you the characteristics of this other friend called the life force or the breath, whatever, the life in your body, his characteristics would be very loyal, very calm, very honest, very reliable, and very, very grounded, a really grounded personality. A really grounded and confident personality, so to say. And the goal of meditation is to be more connected with this second friend, to deepen your connection with this second friend. Start to see that you have neglected this second friend within you for a very, very long time. And because of that, you are experiencing great suffering, maybe, at the moment. And the reason why I still call the thoughts a friend is because in the end, the thoughts, they are not evil. It's the nature of our mind that it creates thoughts, and it still has to be treated as a part of you. It still has to be treated as a friend. It still has to be treated with love, with care, has to be treated positive. Because the greatest mistake that many people do is they declare the thoughts as their enemy. They start to say, okay, I don't want these thoughts. Go away, please go away. No, they are not going away. The thoughts is a part of human life. It's just the intensity and the strength of their power has become far too strong. And instead of being used just as a helpful tool, as a tool that is used consciously, the thoughts are just running wild. And that is the main problem, so to say. So, but the thoughts still, they should be treated as a friend. They should be treated with a positive attitude, with a positive energy when they arise within you. And the other image, the other story that I can give you is the following one, that the thoughts represent the wind. They are like thoughts are a wind, and if the wind gets too strong, it can carry you away. You can be carried away by the thoughts. It's like a wind. And the connection with the body, the connection with the life force that flows through you could represent a tree, or the roots of a tree. Or maybe you could even say the stem and the roots of a tree. And now imagine if the connection to the roots, or if the strength of the roots is very weak, then of course the wind will be experienced very strongly. The wind will seem very, very strong if you don't have deep roots that go really deep into the ground and deepen your connection with life itself, so to say. So also this example should clarify for you the goal of meditation is to deepen your roots, deepen your connection with this life force, so that the thoughts cannot just carry you away as they want. They don't become your master. And maybe to end this video, I just want to explain, not in the greatest detail, but I explain to you how a meditation practice could look like. So the way I meditate is I do it first thing in the morning. I sit in my bed. I sit upright. I think to sit upright is really important. You don't have to be in this lotus position or something. Just sit upright. You can also sit on a chair. I sit in bed. I sit comfortably but upright, so I don't fall asleep. And then I close my eyes. First, make sure that you're really relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. You feel relaxed, and then you close your eyes. And then you start to feel this life force, the life force that flows through you, the breath that happens just by itself. You don't have to control your breath. You are born with the ability to breathe. The life force within you knows how to breathe, you know. There is this kind of intelligence that goes beyond the activities of your mind. All of these thousands or millions of cells in your body, they are communicating with each other and they are doing their thing, so to say. And then you start to feel the connection with this life force. And the most popular way to feel this is to feel your breath. And you can feel it in your nose. Start to explore. Try to feel your breath as if it was the first time that you're feeling the breath in your body. And for many of you, maybe it will even feel like the first time, because we get programmed in modern life that we shouldn't pay these things too much attention. We get programmed to live in our head, to live in concepts of the future, concepts of the past, and it's very in the long run, it's a very unhealthy way to live. So feel your breath as if it was the first time, and see for the first time this miracle that this life is there within you. And you stay with the breath. You stay with this friend that you have neglected for so long. You stay with the breath. But then, of course, the mind, it is very used to get attention from you. It will come in, and it will come up with a thought, with a story, with something to tell you. But then you just remember that now it's time. Now you have taken some time to do this meditation, to connect with the roots, to deepen your roots, to strengthen the roots, and to deepen this connection with your inner life, with the inner life that is in your body. You remember this and you say, it's like as if you would say to the thoughts, okay, I see that you are here. It's no problem. The thoughts can arise. You can be here. But I decide to connect with the inner body now. I decide to connect with the breath now and to spend this time with the breath. And I do this 15 minutes every morning, and then I do it 10 minutes in the afternoon after work or in the evening. But it's okay if you start with 5 minutes. So every time the thoughts want to come in, the thoughts want to tell you another story, tell you something, you just see them, acknowledge it, and then gently you come back and you stay with the breath. You feel the breath again. You see how long you can stay with the breath. Can you stay with 2 in breaths and 2 out breaths, or only with 1 in breath at the beginning? Don't be harsh with yourself. Send a gentle attitude to yourself, a loving attitude to yourself. And I'm really convinced that if you do this, it will help you greatly, because I've been searching for such a long time to get some help with this retroactive jealousy, and this is the only thing for me that really did a big difference, a tremendous difference. It's really it's kind of a new way of living. And now to end this video, I want to recommend you some free apps that will also be of support for you if you start with the practice of meditation. The first app that is 100% free is called Insight Timer. I will write these apps into the description of the video also. Insight Timer. The second app is called Calm, C-A-L-M. And it has a free beginner's course, 7 days of starting out with meditation, and gives you all the basics. If you then want to have more guided meditations, you have to pay a certain amount. And I personally, at the moment, I use Headspace. This is the most popular app, but it costs a certain amount every month or per year. But there you have like different kind of guided meditations to all kinds of topics. One topic is self-esteem, one topic is depression, one topic is eating consciously. Yeah, so it has the biggest diversity of guided meditations there. And also another tip, if you have Spotify or even Spotify Premium, there are many free guided meditations there, and I will also list the best guided meditations that I have found on Spotify in the description. So guys, I hope, or maybe guys and girls, I hope that this video was of help for you, that it provides support for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to step in contact with me. And I wish you a great and pleasant day.